for this Lily Langtry Stakes. 14 furlongs the trip again here, and Simon's going to call them.
Ryan Moore's mount, the last one in. They're set. And they're all Glenartney stumbles very badly, was almost down on her knees leaving the stalls there. Glenartney in the light blue jacket, so very much on the back foot in the early stages as Urban Artist takes them along from Yes Yes in second, Sealer Rosa in third, dark blue jacket the favourite Emily Dickinson, the dark blue jacket worn by Ryan Moore, then Viola next to the running rail. Glenartney and Forbearance are the last two as they race through the first quarter mile. And now swinging right-handed and about to meet some rising ground. An Urban Artist setting what looks to be a pretty decent gallop here from Yes Yes in second, about 3 lengths down at least, followed by Sealer Rosa. The rest are well behind now. Emily Dickinson is a fairly remote fourth from Viola, Glenartney and Forbearance at the back of the field. So Urban Artist, Jason Hart taking no prisoners here as they race into the back straight, pulling 7 or 8 lengths clear of Yes Yes in second, Sealer Rosa back in third, Emily Dickinson, the favourite, in fourth place, must be a good 20 lengths behind this runaway leader, Viola, then Glenartney, and finally Forbearance. So Urban Artist now tacking across towards the outside running rail, still with this commanding advantage over Yes Yes in second, Sealer Rosa in the yellow jacket, Tom Marquand in third, and the other 4 are still cast some way adrift, headed by Emily Dickinson. Glenartney now improving a bit, Viola held up towards the back along with Forbearance. So now heading uphill towards the final 6 furlongs, and a bold ride from the front here aboard Urban Artist. Can she possibly keep up the gallop here in the hands of Jason Hart, now reaching the highest point on the racecourse? Urban Artist by a good dozen lengths, maybe 15 lengths to Yes Yes in second, Sealer Rosa back in third, Emily Dickinson, Ryan Moore just nudging away in fourth place now from Glenartney, Viola, and at the back Forbearance, and Urban Artist is still well clear, racing down the hill towards the final half mile. Urban Artist, Yes Yes, a good 12 lengths down in second, Sealer Rosa, Tom Marquand not getting panicky just yet as they run on towards the final 3 furlongs. Emily Dickinson with a lot to do. Forbearance, then Glenartney and Viola. Urban Artist just drifting off the inside running rail, maybe just the stride is shortening a little bit. Yes Yes and Sealer Rosa are getting closer. Jason Hart begins to push away on the flagging leader. It's Urban Artist down to about 6 lengths now over Sealer Rosa. Yes Yes, Emily Dickinson, and then Forbearance, still Urban Artist running on instinct now inside the final furlong and a half. It's Urban Artist by only 3 lengths. Sealer Rosa pushed along, then Yes Yes on the far side. Emily Dickinson is staying on well. Sealer Rosa gets to Urban Artist, Emily Dickinson and Yes Yes on the far side. Sealer Rosa, Urban Artist, a very brave run, but it's Sealer Rosa. Sealer Rosa seals the Lily Langtry. What a run from Urban Artist. Yes Yes, far side, Emily Dickinson down the near side, never NYRA.
Jason Hart split that race open in dramatic fashion, and Urban Artist has held on gallantly for second, but it's Sealer Rosa's class that's come to the fore here. Urban Artist second, it's pretty close for third. Emily Dickinson, who was off the bridle from a long way out, might just have clawed away into third from the strong travelling Yes Yes, who's run well on her seasonal debut. But Sealer Rosa is building up a nice portfolio of victories now and takes this Group 2 Lily Langtry Stakes in the colours of Sunderland Holdings Limited, the Choi family. William Haggas, Tom Marquand completes a well-ridden double on the day. But he might have Jason Hart to thank for the assist.
Yeah, as you said, the race was made interesting with the move on Urban Artist to race clear. She is a thorough stayer. They obviously wanted to make it a good test, and it was very nearly pulled off. Horses have come from all parts of the field. The leader is still hanging about. Emily Dickinson, who was struggling to go the pace but has stayed on well, isn't beaten far. But the winner, Sealer Rosa, was in that duo that tracked and sat in the middle of the 3 groups. And Tom Marquand has judged it well on a filly that has been suited by the step up in distance.
Yeah, you did say you felt 14 furlongs was the optimum trip for this filly. On that evidence, she wants at least this far. Here's the start. Look at Glenartney, stall 5, pale blue colours. Oh, she's gone on her knees.
Yeah, she's got little chance after that, has she? Even though were potentially going to set the race up for the closers, you're thinking even after that she's got very little chance to get involved. The only one that does get involved from that group at the back is the 3-year-old Emily Dickinson, who was going as fast as she could for a good way, but she does keep on staying.
Yeah, now, Tom Marquand is sitting in that second pair with Yes Yes. The others are way behind them. This rather suggests that Marquand's judgment was about right.
Yeah, well, the result definitely does. Until you break down the race and see exactly who's gone most even, then it's harder to tell, but I suspect.
I mean, Urban Artist has run so well, though, has finished so close to winning this race, that Jason Hart must have thought he was setting good, strong, but reasonable fractions.
He's built up such an advantage that I think there is an element of he's had to work for his advantage with Urban Artist, but she maybe hasn't been made to work as hard for the margin that she got. You know, that she probably worked enough to maybe get a 7 or 8 length lead, and she ended up with a 15-20 length lead kind of thing, because as so often happens, they kind of half get ignored, those horses. She is coming under pressure from a long way out, but she's a thorough stayer and she's very genuine, and she very nearly pulled it off.
Is she an e-ball?
I don't know if she is. When I was looking at the race this morning, I was thinking she surely must be.
She's got lots of good form at York.
I forgot to check. Yeah, she was one of the horses that was obviously hampered.
No entries.
That's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not in the e-ball, but
Sela Rosa comes to claim Urban Artist. Emily Dickinson wants every bit of this fiercely run 14 furlongs and a bit more.
She's going to improve up in distance again, isn't she? She's just a proper stayer.
Glenn Artney was always on the back foot after that start. You could realistically have expected a little bit better from Viola here, I think.
Yeah, different type of race maybe. Hasn't suited her, a race that's been broken apart from a long way out.
Interestingly, the final time is very similar to the final time of the handicap. Very similar, within milliseconds.
Yeah, almost bang on. Yeah, that was 3 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. Take the closing stages one more time. Sela Rosa, what might be the targets for her? Well, Yorkshire Oaks, you might have thought was a possibility. I'd have thought she'd won a very stern test at that trip. But, yeah, she's won a Group 2. They'll want to go for a Group 1. Irish and Ledger, maybe?
Yeah, those are the kind of races they'll be looking at. I think they will probably try and persevere at this trip. Just it'd be interesting to see the breakdown. It may be something that Angus will do on the verdict between the two races to see how it played out to get to that very similar final time as the handicap. A handicap in which we felt that they went reasonably even, and horses that were prominently enough positioned were in the right spot. They've come from all over in this race, and there was obviously a tearaway leader.
Tom Marquand wins his second race of the day, this time on Sela Rosa, who takes the Lily Langtree. Giving Maureen Haggas the debrief. It's the Stewards' Cup next.
And she does hold entries in the Darley Yorkshire Oaks and also the Comer Group RA St Ledger, middle of September. Interesting to see where she rocks up. But she's won the Lily Langtree for William Haggas, Tom Marquand in the colours of Sunderland Holdings. 9-4 wins by 1 length.